So today what I thought to do, we're going to work on our shoulders. So we're going to help with the stability of our shoulder joint, but also work on our legs as well. Okay, so probably during this time, you know, we're sitting down a lot, we're reading, or we're watching, so there's not much movement of our shoulders. So we're going to work on the muscles around there. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is warm up. So standing near your chair, up our ankles first. All right, so standing nice and tall, we're just going to put our toe down, touch our heel down. Touch the toe down, touch the heel. That's it. Just going up and down, moving that ankle. That nice range of movement at the front of that ankle and at the back of the ankle. And now circling that ankle, going clockwise first. That's it. A few more.
Good morning.
And then going the opposite direction.
Oh, wouldn't answer.
Changing feet, touching the toe down,
Yeah.
heel down. That's it. You're getting nice movement at the front of that ankle and at the back of the ankle. Very good. Okay. And now circling that ankle, going clockwise first. Nice big movement. Then going the other way around. All right, now popping that leg down. So now what we're going to do is just warm up the hip joint. We're just going to swing our leg forward and back. That's it, holding on if you need to. It's a nice gentle swing. That's it. We're warming that hip joint. Okay, try not to move your body forward and back, just that leg going forward and back. Try not to kick anything behind you. Okay, a few more on that leg. And now with the other leg, forward and back. That's it. Warming up that hip joint. Okay. A little bit longer. Forward and back. And rest. Okay, so now we're going to warm up our sides. I want you to pop your hand on your left shoulder, standing nice and tall, and then slowly sliding down your right side and then coming back. Sliding down and coming back. Sliding down and coming back. One more on this side and coming back. Hand is now on your right shoulder, standing nice and tall, sliding down and coming back. Sliding down and coming back. That's it. We can go a little bit further. Sliding down, coming back. One more. Sliding down and coming back. All right. So now we're just going to swing our arms. I'm just going to move my chair a little bit. So nice straight arms, just swinging. You can start sort of a little bit low and then just gradually lifting them up.
See. The good is I can see you too.
And lift your knees up, like we're doing a march, not too fast. That's it. Lifting those arms, sort of it's nice exaggerated movements, not too fast. That's it. Moving our shoulders, moving our knees, moving our hips. Beautiful. A little more. Okay. And rest. So now with your shoulders, I want you to roll them up and back. Getting really good range of movement in the shoulders. That's it. Roll them up and back. That's it. Getting them nice and warm. Okay. Up and back. Up and back. One more. Up and back and rest. All right. So our next warm-up, we're going to do our sitting down and standing up. So make sure your chair is behind you. Okay. My feet are just about hip-width apart or just outside of hip-width apart.
Yeah.
And use the chair to hold on to if you need. Or you can just leave your hands around your thighs. So I'm going to push my hips back, touch the chair, and then come back. Push my hips back and stand up tall. Push my hips back. Stand up tall. Now when I'm standing up tall, my neck is straight and my hips are straight. So there's none of this. I'm standing up tall. Sitting down, standing up. Sitting down, standing up. Beautiful. We're just going to do a few more of these. Sitting down, standing up. Sitting down, standing up. 2 more. And last one. And rest. All right. I'm just going to move this back a bit. So now we're just going to further warm up our back muscles. So what I'm going to do is step back and row in. Step back and row in. I'll show you that on the side. Step back and row in. Step back, row in. As I'm rowing in, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades. Step back, squeeze those shoulder blades. Step back, like this. Row in. Step back, row in. Step back, row in. Excellent. We're going to just do a few more. Row in, step back, row in, step back, in. That's it. Nearly finished. And last one. And rest. Woo. Okay. You can have a drink if you want to. And grab one dumbbell. So we're going to start with our strength exercises now. Okay. So grabbing your one dumbbell, we're going to start off with an external rotation. So the external rotation works one of the muscles of our rotator cuff. The rotator cuff muscles help to keep our shoulder joints stable. Okay, so we're working on stabilizing that shoulder joint. I want you to hold your dumbbell with your elbow at 90 degrees. So it's like that, okay? Now keeping the elbow close to the body, I just want you to rotate that arm out and come back in. Rotate out, in. So standing nice and tall, okay, and you only rotate out as far as you feel comfortable to do so.
Mustn't move your elbow. The elbow must be flat against you.
I'm not moving my elbow. You are.
In, out, and in, out, and in. Couple more. Out, and in. Last one. Out, and in. Putting the dumbbell now in your other hand. My elbow is at 90 degrees. I'm standing nice and tall. And I'm going to rotate it out and in. Making sure that your body stays facing forward. We don't want to do this. So the only movement comes from that arm rotating out. That's it. Out and in, beautiful, out and in. And remember, only rotate out as far as you feel comfortable to do. Out and in, out and in. Last one, out and in. All right. So now if you've got 2 dumbbells, I want you to grab both of them because we're going to do that external rotation with and join it with a squat movement. So I'm going to hold both dumbbells in my hands like so. My feet are about hip width apart or just outside hip width apart. I'm going to squat down as far as I feel comfortable, lifting up and then external rotation out. Beautiful. Going down as far as you feel comfortable and out. Excellent. That's it. Squatting down and external out. Excellent. I'm going to do a few more of these. That's it. Squat down and turning out. Okay. It's like we're opening a book. Squatting down, opening out. Nice and gentle. Open out. 2 more. Open out. Last one. Open out and rest. All right. Popping 1 dumbbell. What we're going to do now is work the front part of our shoulder. So we're going to do a front raise. So holding your dumbbell in one hand, I've got it in my, I've got it in my right hand, and my palm is facing downward. I'm holding it, balance, and I'm going to lift up my arm just as high as I feel comfortable, usually about shoulder height, and then come down. Lifting up with the straight elbow and coming down. So you just lift up as far as you feel comfortable. If you can't lift it up as high as I can, you just do it to the range of movement that you feel comfortable to do. So we're working the front part of our shoulder. Lifting it up and down. If you find that the dumbbell is too heavy, you can do this just with body weight. Okay, lifting up and down, up and down. Couple more, up and down. Last one, up and down and rest. So now I'm going to pop it in my other hand. Adjust your posture, make sure you're standing nice and tall, lifting up that hand up and down. Beautiful. Just up as high as you can go. Okay, everyone is different. That's it. We're strengthening the front part of it. Up, down. Remember, you can use a lighter weight or just use body weight. That is good enough. That's it. Up and down. Couple more. Up and down. Last one. Up and down and rest. All right, our next exercise, we're going to join that front raise with a hip extension on the opposite side. So I'm definitely going to hold on for balance. I'm standing nice and tall, and as I'm lifting my right arm, I'm extending back my left leg, coming in. Extend it back and in. Extending both your right arm and your left leg. That's it. With your leg, make sure your knee is straight and it's not bent. That's it. Up and down. So we look like ballerinas. How lovely is that? Up and down. Up and down. Few more. Up, down, up and down. Last one, up and down and rest. So now I'm going to stand on the opposite side of my. So I've got the dumbbell now in my left hand, so I'm going to lift my left arm and my right leg extends back. That's it. So we're doing opposite sides of the body. So remember, lifting your arm just as high as that can go. If you can lift it up to shoulder height, that's great. If you can't get there yet, you just lift as high as you feel comfortable. Beautiful. Lifting up and down. So we're working our glute muscle on our right side, as well as the front part of our shoulder on our left side. Excellent. Few more. That's it. And last one now. And rest. Beautiful. All right. We're going to give our arms a bit of a rest now. I'm going to put these on the ground. Have a drink of water if you need. Everyone good? Everyone's ready to give me a thumbs up? Yeah, beautiful. All right, so now we're going to work our legs and our calves. So I'm going to hold on for a little bit of balance. My feet just outside hip width apart. I'm going to lower down, push my hips back into a squat, and then as I rise up, I'm going to lift up to a calf raise. So lower down into a squat and up into a calf raise. Beautiful. And a bit this nice fluid movement. Okay. That's it. We're really working our legs from our ankles, our calves, our quads, and our glutes. Beautiful. So this is a squat and calf raise. That's it. If you have good balance, you can actually let go. And into a squat and calf raise. That's it. A couple more. And last one. And rest. Okay. I'm going to continue with our arm exercises. So we're going to work the lateral part of our shoulder. So holding your dumbbells, both elbows are at 90 degrees. Okay. And I'm going to lift my elbows up and then down. Beautiful. Elbow and wrist move at the same time. That's it. So I'll show you on the side. Beautiful. That's it. The elbow and wrist move at the same time. Few more. That's it. Okay. Couple more. And rest. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine that lateral arm raise with the squat and calf raise if we can. Okay. So I'm going to hold my dumbbells at right angles again. I'm going to sit down into a squat, and then as I rise up, I can lift my arms up and do a calf raise. If you're feeling unbalanced, then you don't need to do that calf raise. Okay, that's it. Beautiful. Down into a squat as low as you can go, as long as you feel comfortable, and then rising up. Excellent. That's it. Down and up, down and up. Couple more. And up, down, and last one. And rest. All right. We'll pop those down for a minute. So now what I thought to do, we're going to do an ab exercise now. So I want you to get your chair and have a seat. Okay, so we're sitting at okay. So I'm going to turn my chair on the side so you have a better view. Right, so I have a gap between my back and there. All right, so I'm sitting nice and tall. So remember, when we sit with good posture, our ears are over our shoulders, our ribs are over our hips, okay? So, and it feels much better sitting like this than sitting like this, okay? Immediately when you start to sit tall, everything elongates, okay? And we breathe better and we just sit. We sit with good posture. All right, my hands are across my chest like so. I'm going to draw in my lower abdominals, just contracting those abdominal muscles. And I'm going to very gently lean back, not too much, keeping the length in my spine. Come back. As I come back, I'm going to lift my left knee up. Lean back. As we come back, lift the other knee up. Lean back very gently, lifting one knee. Leaning back, lifting one knee. I'm just going to turn my chair to the front to see you. So hands across your shoulders. That's it. Pull in those lower abdominals. Lean back just as far as you feel comfortable and lift up one knee. Lean back, lift up one knee. Making sure you maintain the length of your spine as you're leaning back. No rounded shoulders. And keep your abs engaged. Up. That's it. Leaning back. Up. Leaning back. Up. If you don't feel comfortable leaning back, then just stay in this position, keeping your abs engaged and lifting up your knees. That's it. And rest. Ooh. All right. So what we're going to do those 4 exercises. We'll have a bit of a rest now. Have a bit of a drink if you need. And we're going to do those 4 exercises all again. I think we've got time for that, and then we'll do a bit of a cool down. All right, so have a bit of a drink. All right. Grabbing your dumbbells. Is everyone okay? Give me a thumbs up. Yep.
You gotta get into the picture.
Yep. Okay. All right. So our first exercise is our squat and external rotation. Okay. Holding your dumbbells at right angles like so. Your elbow is at 90 degrees. My feet are just outside hip width apart. I'm standing nice and tall. I'm going to lower down into a squat. As I stand up, externally rotate those arms. Beautiful. Down. We're going to do 12 of these. This is 3. That's it. Pushing those hips back. 4. 5. 6. That's it. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. Squat down. Last one. 12. Beautiful. Putting one dumbbell down, we're going to do our front raise and hip extension. Just make sure that I'm not going to hit that garage door. Okay, I'm holding my dumbbell in my right hand and I'm going to extend my left leg back. So lifting your right arm up and extending that leg back. This is 2, 3, sit, 4, 5, 6, we're going to do 12 each side, 7, 8, oh, I just hit the roller door, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. All right, swapping sides. Forward.
Go on.
Standing
Yes,
Yeah.
I have it here.
hand. It's going to lift my left hand and lift my right leg backwards. Standing nice and tall. Lifting that arm up and extend the opposite leg backwards. Beautiful. Remember, just lift up that arm as far as you feel comfortable to do. So this is 6, I think it's 6, 7, 8, 9, we're doing 12 each side, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. All right, grabbing your other dumbbell. So we're going to do that squat with the calf raise and lateral raise. So I'm holding my dumbbells with my elbow at 90 degrees. Okay, my feet are just outside hip width apart. I'm going to push my hips back into a squat as far as I feel comfortable. As I rise up, I'm going to lift my elbows up and rise up to my toes. So down and up. Beautiful, nice and controlled movement. That's it. Okay. Oh, I think this is number 5 and 6. We're halfway there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Beautiful. Ooh, okay. Popping your dumbbells on the ground. This is our last exercise. It's our lean back and knee raise. So grabbing your chair, sitting down on that chair, a little bit forward in that chair, making sure you have some space between your back and the back of the chair. Sitting nice and tall with good posture. Ears over shoulders, ribs are over our hips. Hands across your chest. I want you to pull in your abdominal muscles, making them nice and engaged. Keeping the length in your spine. Gently leaning back as far as you feel comfortable. As you rise up, lifting your left leg. Lean back, keeping those abs engaged. Right leg. Beautiful. So we're going to do 12 of these. And that's 4, 5, lean back, 6. So remember, if leaning back, you don't feel comfortable leaning back, just keep sitting nice and tall and just lifting up your knees. That's it. Keeping the length of your spine, keeping your abs engaged. That's it. A few more. Excellent. And breathing naturally. That's it. 2 more. And last one. And rest. Whew. Okay. So we'll finish off with some stretches. All right, have a drink of water if you need to. And then we'll finish off with some stretches. All righty. Okay, I'll just wait for everyone. All right, so bringing your arms back for a nice chest stretch. Keep your arms low, not too high. Just keep them nice and low. And just stretch out that chest. And now pulling forward, pulling your arms forward for a nice back stretch. That's it, just holding it there. Coming back, hands are on your shoulders, and I want you to circle your elbows. We did a lot of work with our shoulders. So give them a nice massage. That's it. Nice big circles. Okay. Bringing one arm across your chest and holding it, pulling it forward, pulling it towards you with that other arm. That's it. Other arm. Excellent. Should feel nice. Hamstring. I'm sitting at the edge of my chair. Right is extended. My hands are on the opposite knee. I'm going to lean forward until I feel a stretch at the back of those thigh muscles. My knee is straight. I'm going to pull my toes towards my face to get an extra stretch in my calf muscles. I'm only leaning forward as I feel that stretch in my extended leg. And swapping legs. My leg is extended, my hands are on my opposite knee. I'm leaning forward just until I feel that stretch in those hamstrings. My knee is straight. And then I'm going to pull my toes towards my face to get an extra stretch in my calf muscles. Nice and gentle. Always ease into your stretches. Don't do them too quickly. We don't want to cause any cramping. And releasing that leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Stretching your arms up over your head. Stretch, stretch as high as they can go. Opening up your hands. Can you see my hands? Opening up your fingers. That's it. Now breathing out as our arms come down. Beautiful. All right, well done, everyone. You all survived. Have a drink. I'll get my little chair. Down on it.
Sorry, it was my diabetic educator.
Oh, that's okay, Kathy. No worries.
I haven't talked to her for months.
Hopefully she had good news for you. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right.
Post the video on Friday, Kathy. You can follow along then if you like.
Thank you, Matt. I will, don't you worry.
Very good. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a lovely day. I think the sun is still shining.
Yes, go for a walk.
Good.